Hello? We back? I hope so. I hope there's not... I had to stop the stream. I hope there's not two streams now. Yeah, there's two different streams. Why did it stop? Oh, come on, bro. Are you serious? Whatever. Okay. Well, I feel like this is a good place to stop. I do have to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a sec. We'll get back to the Pathologic. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Went to the bathroom, got some water for my throat, and I'm ready to keep. Oh, you know what I should? You know what I should do? I should post my live stream on Twitter. I should tweet about it, or I should zeet about it. Oh. Spy Intravenous says Counter-Strike is probably the biggest argument that you don't need to lobotomize a game's design for a sequel. Yet for some publishers, the idea that fans of Game 1 want Game 2, the sequel, to be more of Game 1 but better and with more content seems to be impossible to grasp. Exactly. Give that a like. I agree, Mr. Spyman. Oh my god! Oh, I love this artist. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, bro. Yes. 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 I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. My Pathologic, spelled correctly, 3 stream on YouTube. Post. So all my what, fucking 78 followers can watch me stream. Yay. Man, all the Discord links that I posted are gonna be of the old stream now. Whatever. They're lost. They can click on my channel, okay? They could put in some work. I don't have to hand everything to them on a silver platter. They can just click on my channel and see, oh, he's still streaming. He's just a new stream now because YouTube fucking shit itself. Okay, let's get back to the game. I'm gonna fucking examine the shit out of you, lady. I hope you're okay with that. And if you aren't, that's too bad, because I'm gonna do it anyways. Ooh, wait, we get a choice. Oh, wait, all 3 of these things are options, aren't they, for, like, different gameplay stuff? Please remain calm. Before we can see anything, we can be sure of anything, I need to examine you. Allow me to take a blood sample. Perhaps a microscope can give us some clarity. Wait just a moment. I'd like to examine your belongings first, the ones you had on you at the morgue. Why don't we do an examination of you? I want to examine... Let's do blood sample. Oh yeah! I'm ready. I'm ready. We did the like body examination in the old demo, so now let's do with a blood sample. Wait, did it not switch over to that did. Oh, the one I have on is old. Okay. Microscope. A disease affects various bodily symptoms. The microscope helps identify which organ infected. Tissue samples are placed on glass slides, and an assistant ensures that slides are sufficiently supplied. Thanks, assistant. But I assume, you know, if you're in a town in the middle of nowhere, maybe you're not gonna have a lot of assistants running around, you know. Okay. So what? Heart? Take sample. Sample taken. Hell yeah. What do I do now? I can study the collected samples under the microscope. To perform the test, I need reagents. Is that how you say it? Regents? The doctor themselves is in charge of their supply. Gotcha. Material There we go. Examine. Oh boy. Microcosm. By adjusting magnification WS, I need to find scroll wheel red bacteria. What? You find scroll wheel red bacteria in the sample. Scroll wheel to adjust. Oh, that's okay. Scroll wheel to adjust the focus. It will allow me to see bacteria better. The lifespan of culture is limited. I must act quickly. A dead sample is useless. Right. Okay. Red. Let's go deeper. I don't see nothing. Okay, we got 40 seconds left. No need to rush. This music reminds me of The Void. I can't scroll wheel. Like, I was clicked out of the game for some reason. Okay. Honestly, ma'am, your heart looks totally fine. I don't see any red. I don't see any red shit. Oh! Oh shit. I saw some red shit. This is some real red shit. Test field analysis. Well, I found it. Maybe we need to do it again. Okay. Got you this time. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm looking the shit at this. Okay, so you have to focus on the correct level as well. Organ is affected. An unidentified pathogen is whatever. Okay. Sorry, ma'am, you're dead. Breathing is a bit easier, but talking is still difficult. You can stay quiet for now. I just need to examine you. I guess we're doing this instead. I was gonna maybe I should talk to my assistant about the sample that I found. Okay, pale and gaunt, looks exhausted. No wonder her blood sample points to leukemia. Skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to her contact with the gas, likely the same for her red eyes and mucosal burns. Yeah, you do got some red on you, some rashes. Just turn around, please. Skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to contact with the gas. Yeah. Can I look at your arms? Bruising from repeated injections. The consequence of attempted resurrection? Or the result of trying to cure leukemia? So. Show me them legs. Red still. Turn around. Bruising, redness, a rough injection? Seems like she had an allergic reaction. Yeah. Okay. Kind of look at her face. Okay. Let me look at your things now. Rest. I haven't had a look through your things yet. Seraphima, where did you say they were? On the table by the back entrance? Thanks. Concentrate. These are her things. Our Lazarus's personal effects from the morgue. Papers. They look official. Morphine. Tourniquet. 2 rings. Obviously a pair. Oh, one would be too big for her. Unless you put it on her thumb. Herbs. Not a bouquet. Looks medicinal. Consent form for the experimental treatment at our institute. accept all risks, and waive all claims. The description of the treatment is vague, something about novel drugs. Morphine tourniquet. Chronic morphine addict or suffered from severe pain? 2 rings, obviously a pair. One would be too big for her. Unrequited love? Jilted fiancé? Husband left and took off the wedding ring? Herbs on a bouquet looks medicinal. Self-medication with folk remedies. Consulted a wise woman instead of a doctor? Together with the examination and tests, the picture is more or less complete. A miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia and injection marks on her body. Morphine overdose, addicted from palliative treatment for the pain. Colleagues thought she was beyond saving. Apparent death, reaction to experimental drug. Lab got scared, didn't sort it out. Paired rings, suicide attempt, unrequited love. Weakened system, couldn't handle the heavy dose of medication. I think it might be the experimental drug one. Seraphim waits, and our subject needs rest. Time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it's preliminary. Right.
Enough? No, not enough. Never enough.
So, Chief, have you shed any light on the case? I'm loath to jump to conclusions, but could Thanatica have discovered some genuine phenomena? Alright, time to make a decision here. Alas, our subject is not a phenomenon, just a morphine addict, and morphine addicts are common in morgues. She was in a trial for a new drug. I'm not sure if our colleagues will disclose their experiment, but I'd put money on anaphylaxis, an acute allergic reaction, and you end up in the morgue. Did you notice the rings among her belongings? I suspect we're dealing with a failed suicide attempt. She has a terminal illness and seems to have been swinging from one extreme to the other, from self-treatment to turning to our institute. We don't know what medications she took and how they might have interacted with one another. I like that theory the most. I suppose so. But how do you explain the most astonishing part, the resurrection? Why did a gas leak revive the subject? I don't know. We may need to strip the 2 different laboratories down to the baseboards. The one where the subject's supposed death occurred, and the one where the gas leak, with the gas leak. We can use a chemical analyzer to see what might have reacted. Did you see the bruising from intravenous injection? Banana, banana, banana. I love intravenous. I bet it was adrenaline. Someone tried to restart her heart, but the dose was too small. When the gas leaked, the body released the adrenaline it was missing. That's a theory? Well, I bet isn't... She just smiled at me. Sorry. I bet isn't like I don't want to say an I bet, because you gotta be, you gotta be concrete with your statements when you're a medical professional. So you think it was a mistake? The subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence? She wasn't actually dead yet, and by coincidence, an unaccounted for factor revived her? I'm afraid so. I admit I was hopeful as well, but no. Once again, no breakthrough for the Thanatica. Is that disappointment I hear? It's unjustified. For example, adrenaline as an emergency tool is extremely promising from a scientific point of view. The research will one day bear fruit. Let our subject rest and go through the lab's correspondence. Perhaps there is something useful in the flood of letters on miraculous resurrections, bold experiments, and other testimonies of unique longevity. For example, a journal as an emergency tool is extremely promising from a scientific point of view. Research will one day bear fruit. Alright, water time. Day blet. So does that mean she wasn't dead after all? The woman who supposedly came back to life? Alas. And all... Excuse me. Sorry. And all the others were tried and fined too. As of right now, spontaneous resurrection appears to be nothing but fiction. And what's your microscope even for? Doesn't show the future, doesn't raise the dead, it's just a toy, really. That's quite the bar you've set with your expectations, young man. Sometimes I ask myself the same question. The breakthrough can't happen in one single movement. It takes a sustained effort. Every step feels small at first, but we'll learn to resurrect the dead one day. It's quite the bar you've set with your expectations, young man. Alright, if we can't see the future in that glass, then we're off. We've got more important things to do after all. As do I. I'll leave my things at my temporary lodgings, then head to the Crucible to see Simon, which I'm telling you all of this for some reason. A sensible approach. Precious time shouldn't be wasted. And it's already 10:44. I need to hurry the fuck up. Trade. What do you have? Oh, my watch? I don't give a shit. But fucking kids. This is what it's come to, eh? No, come back. I can't look. I can't look over that far. Come back. Come back. What are you looking at me for? Huh? Okay.
A bird soars high with grace and cheer, but oh, what if it falls, my dear?
Enough. Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. I'm only interested in what's important. But you asked what I was doing in the town. How am I supposed to know, Inspector, what you deem important and what you don't? I just wanted to recount everything in order from beginning to end. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending, the result, the finale. As for your backstory, your genesis, all of that is just in the case file. Shall we review it? Yes, please. I'm quite curious as to what it contains. I'm familiar with my own biography. I propose you don't waste time on it. Let's see, where was it? Yes. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as... Yes, an immortal man. A person with unique longevity, or at the very least the results of his medical evaluation. Clear evidence that Thanatica's work had potential. I did not flee. Let's set your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation. And this town had an outbreak of some such fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? Well, no, there were 3, actually. I didn't flee. Proof of human immortality was the only chance to save Thanatica. Well, not inaccurate. The devil's in the details. You appear to be setting a trap. I still don't understand what you're trying to find out. On the third day, the town's leaders gathered in the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was Daniel Dankovsky, who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town, doing that day? What's that? Your lip is trembling. Did I unsettle you? Your tricks won't work on me. You're right to feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading the fight against the plague, you were engaged in... What? Come on, don't look at the table. My eyes are up here. This is utter nonsense. I know where you're going with this, Inspector. It says I tried to flee the town. I'm not looking down out of shame. I'm simply amazed at your informant's sloppy work. On the fourth day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who could set it up, what was he doing? Tell me, Dankovsky, where did you spend the fourth and fifth days? In a jail cell. That's what your papers say, right? Nonsense. Utter nonsense. It wasn't like that at all. I see what you're doing. You're all in it together, aren't you? It's not enough to destroy my lab. You have to destroy me, too. Excuse me. Me and whom? To whom are you referring? Doesn't matter. Just keep reading me your fairy tales. What else do they say? That I brought the plague? That I eat babies for dinner? You know who. There's too many coincidences. That letter about Simon lures me to the town, and then Simon's gone. The whole place locks down, trapping me. And while I'm left to die, Fanatica is destroyed just before a scientific breakthrough. Crafty, I must admit. What else does it say? Tell me. In the case file, the words prone to paranoia are underlined twice. I didn't think much of them, but now I understand. You think I have some hidden agenda beyond seeking the truth? How charming. I'll make a note of it. For now, let's get back to my fairy tales. Yes, let's. Without my information, your case file is incomplete, isn't it? That means you have to listen to me. As the saying goes, it's not paranoia if they really are out to get you. You too. Hashtag bug report? That's a T right there. I'm already familiar with your plainclothes officers. I know all their faces. I'm thirsty. Ah. Come the evening of the fourth day, the doctor from the capital attempts to flee the dying town on a cargo train like a rat. He is caught and jailed, and there he remains as the plague ravages the town. I admit, I find even the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie, I considered escape. Escape, not flight. Fanatica was in the process of being destroyed back in the capital. You considered escape to avoid facing a painful truth. When I came to town, I found that Simon Kane, the immortal man on whom I pinned all my hopes, was dead. Who are you fooling? Immortals don't exist. From the beginning you knew as well as I did that Simon Kane was a fiction, a false hope to cling to. But when the epidemic began, you could have saved others. You're a doctor, you swore an oath. Why did you abandon the ordinary townsfolk? So who cares what happened to the microscope in the prototype? You'd failed before you even arrived. Simon Kane's nature, the mystery of his immortality and death, that's the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me, but I can't just relay it to you. To understand, one must immerse themselves in the details, take in the full picture. Simon Kane's death is the primary concern, not the deaths of tens of thousands, but one fantastical old man. My, Bachelor, my. And for the very best immersion, you tried to flee the town on the evening of the 4th day. No, you're twisting it. You're rewriting the past. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. I'll tell you what really happened. On the 3rd day at the town hall. Everywhere. About the emergency command, the escape, the hospital. The only thing you got right was the reason I came to town in the first place. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you what really happened. No, I know your plan. Once again you will drown me in unnecessary details. Leave aside your stories of children and the microscopes. I told you, I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. Do you also read books backward? You don't seem to be interested in the truth. Rather, you revel in the opportunity to flex your power over me. Yeah, you do. You will recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. On the 6th day, the plague destroyed the town. So if you would be so kind to explain to me, what were you doing on the 5th day? Were you really so indifferent to the plights of the people around you? The 5th day. Let me think. The town could have perished on the 6th day. I was there for 12. There's an error in your report. On the 5th day I was doing what I did every other day. Looking for Simon Kane. Let me think about it. Oh, come on, that's it? Oh, man, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so excited. Survey? Yeah, I'll take the survey. I'll take the survey. Y'all wanna take the survey with me? I need to oh shit, it has my email on it. I'm just gonna read the part that's before my email. Thank you for playing Pathologic 3 demo. You would help us immensely to make the main game better if you fill the following questionnaire. Please help us understand what worked for you and what didn't. Thank you. Alright, I hope I get to mention the typos somewhere. Hello? It's not capturing my display. That one. Yes. Still have my email on it. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. Have you played any previous installments of the Pathologic series? Yes, I played 1 and 2. What was the single worst, stupidest, ugliest, or most annoying thing about the demo? This is the only mandatory open-ended question in the questionnaire, but we need to know what you disliked the most, if anything. Let me think. I'm gonna bring the live stream out over here so I can still see what you guys are saying, which is nothing, by the way. The single worst, stupidest, ugliest, or most annoying thing about the demo. What's the most pathologic way I could answer this? Let me zoom in for you guys, so we can also not look at my email address. Let me think. Yeah. That's not how you spell that. I encountered a few noticeable stutters at the beginning of the game, as to be expected from an early release version. What else? I don't know. It was it's kind of all good. Why am I getting 16 viewers now? when the game is over and I'm doing the fucking post game survey. Are you serious? What are you guys doing here? Ahem. Hmm. Nice belt luggage. With the Q vision. Easily the worst thing that happened to me in the demo was right at the start. When I got off the train and examined my luggage with the Q vision, I became extremely manic and couldn't talk to the children that stole my prototype. That's a really long sentence. I thought I would have to start over until I realized I could check my luggage for medications and substances to reduce my mania. How the fuck? Oh, I put a C there. Okay. Yeah. What was the other one? Mania and what was it? Apathy. I don't know what to say here. I want to be funny, but I thought I would have to start over until I realized I could check my luggage for medications and substances to reduce my mania. The game had warned me just before that your thoughts will have consequences on your mania and apathy, but I also wanted to see what the Bachelor thought of each of the items along the path. I didn't realize each thought was increasing my mania, so maybe a more obvious indicator the first time it happened would have eased my... Why can't I think of any words? What would a resident of the town on Gorkin say? My stress. Okay. Can I make a new paragraph? It's getting kind of long. It's kind of nitpicky shit, but I really didn't have anything negative to say. I can add that at the end. Is that the right effect? should I link them to my stream and be like, that'd be hilarious. That works, I guess. What is the single best, prettiest, most interesting, or engaging thing about the demo? Why did I get the urge to start this with certainly? I hope there's a play. That'd be really funny if I could like link my stream somewhere for them to watch it. Ow. Sorry. I hope you guys couldn't hear that, but I just cracked my neck a little bit. I've been fucking sitting in this chair for 3 hours now. How do you spell with a dash? I didn't mention the typos. I should go back and do that. Is that all one word, or is there a dash in there? This is kind of weird to just include at the end. Keyboard. Any suggestions on improving controls? um. Is this wrong? Why does it say I have 16 concurrent viewers? I'm just filling out a Google form. 17. Oh man. Water. Alright, let's look at what we have so far. Don't look at my email address. Record the... Yeah, sure. They can email me back to, to, uh, anyways. Have you played any previous installments of Pathologic series? Yes. What was the single worst, stupidest, ugliest, or most annoying thing about the demo? I encountered a few... I encountered a few noticeable stutters at the beginning of the game, as to be expected from an early release version. Easily the worst thing that happened to me in the demo was right at the start. When I got off the train and examined my luggage with the Q vision, I became extremely manic and couldn't talk to the children that stole my prototype. I thought I would have to start over until I realized I could check my luggage for medications and substances to reduce my mania. The game had warned me just before that your thoughts will have consequences on your mania and apathy. But I also wanted to see what the Bachelor thought of each of the items along the path. I didn't realize each thought was increasing my mania so much. So maybe a more obvious indicator the first time it happened would have eased my stress. Also, having a tutorial prompt say how mania and apathy will affect your movement and gameplay would have been most welcome as well. During my manic episode, I noticed I was moving incredibly fast and thought something might have been wrong. But once I took my drugs, I returned to a normal pace. These are all sort of nitpicky because at large I did not dislike this demo in the slightest. Additionally, there were some typos I noticed during dialogue scenes. It's easy enough to fix, but going through every single line of text to spell check is exhausting, so good luck with that, smile. What is the single prettiest, most interesting or engaging thing about demo? Does this say about demo as well? Yeah. Certainly the most interesting thing to me is the non-linear narrative, jumping to different points in time as needed to explain gameplay mechanics and flesh out the wider world outside the town is such an awesome addition. And I should also include it was also neat how it was tied into the modern day as the Bachelor telling a story. To the kids. It does make me wonder what the end of the game will be. Will we be able to jump between days freely? Will the 12th day be locked until all other days are completed? Or will you experience the out of order... What? Or will you experience the out of order days in the order the game dictates? So many questions I cannot wait to be answered. The section of the town we got to explore was beautiful, even with some of the graphics options turned down. I preemptively lowered these settings, as Pathologic 2 didn't run great on my old PC. The soundtrack was extremely immersive and well done as usual, and I adored the characters and writing as well, minus the aforementioned typos. Yeah. I used keyboard and mouse. Any suggestions on improving controls? Not at all. I was initially confused when the interaction vision mode I should make that thingy. Because it's funny, it was bound to Q instead of the control key like it was in Pathologic 2 if memory serves. But I got used to it quickly. It was such a surprise to move backwards so slowly. I'm not sure if it's slower than Pathologic 2, which was also super slow, or if it was just because I didn't adjust the FOV, so it just felt slower to me. 20... Is 21 of you here? Alright, next one. Alright, I don't care. It's just gonna plaster my email address all over on the top of the page. That's okay. Town and districts. How would you rate your experience in an infected district? Huh? I don't think. Could you go to an infected district in the demo? Wait, is it not over yet? Continue. Oh! Oh! Fuck! God damn it! You're kidding! It wasn't even over yet. Okay, hold on. We're wasting time. Okay, hold on. Let me let me put it back to the game. Okay. Fuck. It wasn't even over yet. I thought that was it. That's like the demo over screen. Right? Right? Like, why would you put that in the middle? Okay. All right, calm down. Okay. Okay. We're fuck me. Okay, we have the Google form open in another tab. So we can come back to it once we're actually done. The end of the beginning. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in this bloody town. Now I'm trapped in a jail cell. We got more spoilers. Is this spoilers, or did these like automatically fill out? Yeah, okay. Got the microscope. One doesn't need mysticism to see the world through a different lens. Wonders live on your fingernails, as Seraphima says. I'm ready. If I've overcome this town's first hurdle. If I keep up this momentum, my trip won't take long. All right. So we're in the town hall. Looks like a burnt out district. As far as I can tell. Oh, hold on. I should before I forget. I should include the fact that the M button doesn't also pressing the M key, not button, brings up the map, but you can't press it again to close the map. You have to just press escape. Being able to toggle the map with the M key, like in Pathologic 2, I believe, would be better. Alright, back to the game. Second time I've slept in a jail cell. This is the second time I've ruminated on how humiliating it is. Prisons are bare and filthy because of poverty, not cruelty, is what I told myself the first time around. I don't intend to get old, I said. Who's going to bring you a glass of water when you're old, Chief? Seraphima laughed. I've gotten old since that conversation. I came here for a breakthrough, and I was broken. Riddle me this. What place has an entrance but no exit? A prison! This ill-fated town! All your efforts were in vain. You came for an immortal, but the immortal is dead. You're a doctor, a lifesaver. And yet tomorrow the town will die of plague. You tried to save Thanatica, but the powers that be will destroy it in a month. Ugh. And you're lying on a jail cot. I hardly remember why. Everything is a blur. And the mortal man was your last chance to validate your research. Without him, it's all just a delusion. Do you deserve this? You deserve this, talentless, naive idiot. All of your actions are futile. All your actions are harmful. I'd say I've fallen ill, but unfortunately I'm a doctor. This wretched town drains your strength drop by drop. You can't fight any longer. You don't want to. With every moment, you sink deeper into apathy. Lie down, forget everything. Just fall into a deep sleep. Is the local herbs blooming? Is it the local herbs blooming? Or have you finally cracked Yankovsky? Your legs barely stir. Each movement takes effort. Will it be like this always? Strength always dwindles. The death of the spirit is the first death, and it has already taken you. But even apathy can be fought against. This despair isn't yours, I swear. It's the local herbs messing with your head. Are you sure, Yankovsky? If you can't invigorate your thoughts, you need to take something. Medication, coffee, tobacco, any stimulant will work. Splash your face with cold water. Kick a trash can if it helps. Better to wind yourself up into mania than struggle on like this. In mania, you're sharp and fierce. It's the only way to save the day. The town will sap your will, lull you into sleep, but you won't succumb to this false tranquility. We'll discuss the harmful side effects of stimulants on your health another day. Hey, you there! Let me out already! Mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Ah! Jesus, Capella. Darkness, imprisoning me! I shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. It's me for real. Whoa, we get a fucking character intro? I guess because we're skipping a day. Or 4 days. And 4 days and a half. Daughter of Fat Vlad Olgimsky, local magnate and master of the town's industry. Blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the night sky. I heard she holds some inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake.
Yes?
Oh, Jesus. Out! Out, living soul! You keep me caged like a dog all night, and now you acknowledge I have a soul? Who are you? I expected a different kind of jailer. I'm dead tired, to be honest. I'm not so sure I even want to leave this cell. Her graphics look a lot nicer. Her hair kind of still looks pretty stiff. Her face is softer. I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. But I think you'll agree that future and past are relevant concepts. Mistress of what? Ceremonies? Puppets? The Copper Mountain? I'm not even sure what day it is. Aren't you a bit short to be a mistress? How old are you? 14? 16? You're funny. The mistresses of this town, I suppose. The mistress of this town, I suppose. But I'm not here to talk about myself. Why don't you instead tell me how you're feeling? I don't have the plague, if that's what you mean. I feel like someone who's lost everything. Oh, excellent. I had a good night's sleep, full of energy, ready to stand trial. I'm going to be tried now, right? Terrible. I need sleep. Someone in the next cell was howling and coughing all night. Until they weren't. I called out, but nobody came. I thought everyone was dead. I don't have the plague, if that's what you mean. I can see that. You can step out of that cage. Just like that? Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why, but first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? I researched the nature of death. I was told you have an immortal man among you, Simon Kane. But when I got here, he was dead. It wasn't my idea, I was invited. With a letter. I agreed in the hope that living proof of immortality would save Thanatica. And when I got here, an outbreak occurred. Odd coincidence, isn't it? I thought we were in jail. Turns out it's an interrogation room. What's got you so curious about that topic? Yeah, I'll go with the easy one. So what are you going to do now? I don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind first thing. The phenomenon itself is gone. But there are still witnesses to his longevity. Explaining it is paramount. I've been trapped inside this box, but I don't know what's outside. An outbreak. Death. And death. And death, even in the guise of a mundane germ, is my enemy. Therefore, I'll do my job. Well, that's easy. Pack my suitcase, catch a train back to the capital. Yeah. I'll do my job. You're a brave man, but perhaps it's all connected. Immortality and a deadly disease? It's possible. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Cana will always be my enemy. So there's no love lost between our families. And yet I must help you. I don't want to, I must. Otherwise the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited for hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door yourself. Seems to me you just like being a princess. Even the governor obeys you. Right? Why would it suffer? I could have knocked on the door. Oh, man. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stock Rubin. Really? He fucking died on like day 4 or 5 of Budok's campaign. Unless you did the right thing, and I still don't know how to save him. I gotta figure that out one of these days. I've heard about him. He's a colleague of mine. One of few around here. His killer? His apprentice? His heir? I've heard of him. Or have I? Let's think. If we're in shitty Bachelor timeline... his apprentice? He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Look for him there. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it, it doesn't sound like much of a secret. A hideout? Sure, a clear sign of an honest man. I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Olgimski's daughter. My father owns half the houses and very nearly all the people in town. And the warehouses. And the ground under this jail. Where shall I go then? But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up those steps, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her... Mother said a true mistress stands out by her timing. And here I am, right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Don't you dare cry, I can't stand tears. Your hint helped me a lot, you hear? What's up there anyway? Well, yes, you could have helped me sooner. Suspect or successor? The man who last saw Simon Kane is hiding somewhere in the warehouses. Last thread. What? Stanislav I don't think I've ever heard his full name before. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Kane's death, or life and death. If only I could reach him. Why do they call Maria Kana and the rest of the family Kane? I don't know. Shiremasen. Okay, upstairs. I forgot you can't move backwards. What's your name again? Fucking, Saburov. Yeah, Saburov. The Saburovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Man, maybe I should give it a rest here. I'm not really used to this much talking. Order rested upon them. Rested. Past tense. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hopes on me, and hated me for it. I remember that. Pathologic 1. He thought the star from the capital would show the Kanes and Olgimskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer.
Ill-timed. What now?
Dankovsky, before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She's Olgimski's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have kept you here. At least I got some decent sleep. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. What a mercurial tyrant you are. Thanks. Oh! How scary. Did that impact my my meter? What were you detained for? You know that perfectly well, Governor Saburov. Why do you ask? Lapses in memory? Let me see your pupils. Don't worry, I'm a doctor. Tried to leave the town, but your trap worked just in time, and I wasn't let go. Let's be a little cheeky with him. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. Right. Right as we speak, my real patient, Thanatica, is being murdered in the capital. My life's work is being destroyed. It was a... It was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't do it again. I'm not your toy, Saburov. I decide my actions, not you. Again, I'm being accused of who knows what. Without evidence. Don't try and fucking wriggle out of this, Bachelor. This town is my life's work, and it is dying because all the doctors betrayed it. Cowards and scoundrels, all of them. And yet, as Katerina would put it, the logic of inevitability is stronger, and the town has paid you back. Call it irony, if you like. What do you mean? Irony? I'm surprised you know what that is. You have no idea what I'm at risk of losing. What I am losing already. What do you mean? Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. The outbreak has reached the town hall? There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is also a fortress. But our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dankovsky. I wanted to punish your cowardice, that much is true, but I did not want you dead. I am sorry. Lucky for me, I don't plan on dying. What do you mean, presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead. not to be rescued unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead. To get help, we need to light bonfires? We should organize a sortie! What kind of insane, cruel decree is that? A decree was issued, you say, by whoever wields that power, right? Tell it to me straight. You issued an inhumane rule, never expecting to be its victim. Ooh! Got him! I don't know if maybe the Bachelor wants to be on Sabrov's side here. I don't know if I want to dig myself into more of a hole. She pathologic on my 3 till I demo. Exactly. That's what I've been doing for the past, how long was the last stream? Hour and a half plus, like, it's been 4 hours, I think, since I got home at least. Oh no, I remember, I started at 2. So, yeah, 3.5 hours. How is it so far? It's awesome. It's super weird. Like, the non-linear narrative, how you jump around between different days. It's awesome. Also plenty of upgrades to, like, graphics, new soundtrack, new fucking, plays a new character, obviously. Or maybe that's not obvious. I don't know. You're probably not that familiar with Pathologic, but, yeah, it's awesome. I'm super excited to keep playing, even though I'm very tired. I haven't done this much talking in ages. Not since my last stream, probably. Yeah, my last stream was Pathologic 3 as well. But yeah, super fun so far. I love it. Can't wait to get more into the gameplay, because right now it's mostly just been story stuff. What kind of insane cruel decree is that? 5 years ago, Isidore Burak made the same call, and I'll only take criticism from a doctor who manages to save more lives than he did. It's a high bar. To get help, we need to light bonfires. We should organize a sortie. Yeah, I don't want to piss him off, I don't think. Fucking what's his face? Artemi definitely would not have liked this guy, but as things stand, maybe I'm going to need his help. Ooh, okay. That got me some mania. So maybe we're evened out now? The miasma already seeps into the corner and what? Into the rooms of the town hall. And you want me to open the front door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. A device? Yes. The one you confiscated along with all of my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No, your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall just because of your novelty lighter. At the beginning you said you weren't going to hold me. Who's breaking their promises now? You've no idea what this lighter can do, and yet you argue with me. And your alternative proposal is... We bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A brilliant plan! Thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in the town hall? Where? The far room. We've locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there, on the counter. No one has distributed them. Or disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma there, you won't be let out. Another day at the office for a doctor in crisis. Glad you've listened to reason. I just hope your goons didn't break anything of mine. Rat. False freedom. The district is infected. People have barricaded themselves in the town hall, but the miasma is already seeping in. Think, Dankovsky, think. He has the power, but not the will, Governor Sabarov, straight as an arrow. Capella. Victoria Olgimsky, Jr., the daughter of a local factory owner. She thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them. Konnichiwa, minasan! What's going on in here? Is the room they barricaded? I'm begging you, please tell them to open the doors. They've locked everything. We're trapped in here. Are you completely out of your mind? Use your head. Do you really think they locked the doors? Just out of boredom? Have you seen what's going on out there? It's like Sodom and Mara Shabnak on her clay legs. My friend got stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip in here, but he... What's happening outside? What kind of friend are you leaving him out there like that? He's done for, forget it. You don't have a friend anymore. And the district is doomed too. There's a plague mist everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed as well, plain and simple. And why is everyone standing around like nothing happened? Why is no one taking any measures? Stop spreading the panic. Explain what's going on in an orderly fashion. Boom. Where have you been the last few days? Sleeping in your cave? The town is under quarantine, and quarantine dictates that infected districts need to be sealed off, and that's how we got here. Whoever came up with these measures is a real idiot. They've sealed themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All doors are closed. They've walled us in and left us for dead. And who is this genius? Who's in charge of the quarantine? A real idiot indeed. I think I'm in charge of the quarantine. A real idiot indeed. It seemed Olgimsky Jr. was making decisions at first. There was even a vaccine. But some big bugs... What? Then some big bugs started issuing those ridiculous decrees. Isn't there a doctor from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command? I heard that the doctor chickened out and tried to flee the town. Disgraceful. How can a person look in the mirror? How can a person look in the mirror after that? No, that's not how it was. You're mistaken. The doctor from the capital took charge and set up a hospital. He saved the town. You said there was a vaccine? Doesn't look like it, judging by the view outside. Oh, you've got quite the imagination, I must say. If he took charge, then why are we still locked in here? Why is plague mist engulfing the backbone? Maybe ask your doctor now how we get out of the town hall when there's deadly mist outside. No, that's not how it went. I'll fix everything. Maybe I will ask him just that. I'll deal with the mist, don't worry. Alright, where's all this stuff in here? This doesn't have my my thingamajig in it. It's dangerous out there. I need to take the anti-plague prototype. What the fuck is that? Is that Victor? What is that? Ox bile. Blood, bile, and phlegm have been companions to doctors since antiquity. We make medicines from the caustic bile. Guess I'll take it. Novocaine, the new cane. Much safer than older anesthetics. Shows some unique properties when mixed with other agents. Oh, it's Vlad. Right. Vladislav Olgimsky, son of Vladislav... Huh? Vladislav... I guess they have the same name. I thought it was always like maybe Vladimir and Vladislav, but I guess they're both Vladislav. Okay. Heir to one of the three ruling families, one could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He puts his faith in progress, and as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him.
I've heard of this love thing, all right. Never seen it, though.
What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure? When there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to slow the plague spread. Hold on, are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? You're right, sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe. Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Burak did 5 years ago. They can think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Burak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. I applaud your humanity. Perhaps you've earned yourself a commendation. I understand the logic behind it, but the measures should be granular, not district-wide. And why bonfires? What do they guarantee, pray tell? An infected man could light one just as well. You're just the son of a factory owner. Who gives you the right to take measures? Wait, you devised a more humane measure, but don't object when it's credited to someone else? I don't know what he means by that. It's a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it, or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please keep in mind our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into plague fumes. Convincing to them, not you or I. She can't tolerate it? You mean the plague? Fire is clearly visible through the miasma. From that perspective, it's a practical choice. You're wiser than I am. It wouldn't have occurred to me to account for the common folks' ignorance. You mean the plague? The sarcasm is unwarranted. The plague feels alive even to me sometimes, let alone the orderlies. If you'd spent any time with us, you would understand. And I was just beginning to respect you. Oh shit, is time moving when I talk? Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I will soon pay with my life for my actions. More like your father's actions. Surely it was he who placed you in this prestigious position. Don't say that. We'll get out of here, all of us. I already know how. It is moving. I will soon pay with my life for my actions, as will you for your inaction. I am not a proud man, Yankovsky. 2 days ago I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. if you wish to take matters into your own hands. I would not have stood in your way, but you simply didn't show up. You're right, I have no retort for that. Forgive me, I tend to forget that when I'm not there, grown men cannot even lift a spoon to feed themselves. You're a brave man, Vlad. You actually tried to do something. I won't let you die. Oh, yes, I'm going to be a dickhead to everyone I see. Hold on, are you the one that issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? You're right, sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe. Foolish, short-sighted decrees. They led the town to its demise. That approach couldn't have saved anything. As though their issuer played for the plague, or just the inexperience, to the point of criminal negligence. If I held the power in this town, I would have wielded it more wisely. Sure, you had. What's going on? Readings to organize educational readings to inform people about proper behavior during the plague. Yo, I gotta make the fucking procedure. I can't. Decrees. Okay, here we go. Whoa, this is crazy. Variolation of the population. Variolate. I don't know what that means. All healthy residents with an extract from the medicinal step dead gruel. 30 orderlies, task force, resources minus 600 equipment, effects plus 300 contagion. Veto. Lock the gates of the termitary to prevent infection from getting inside. Right. Strict quarantine, day 4. Barricade the infected districts and don't let anyone out except for the districts where the survivors light fires. Funeral. Organize mass graves in the area near Rotten Field. That's where, what's-her-face? Grace's cemetery is, I imagine. If this is like the Pathologic 2, at least. Filtration. Filter all water supplies in the town. Alright. Day 5. Readings. Organize educational readings to inform people about... Right. Decontamination. Distribute Twyron from the Stomatin's pub stocks to the population. That's not gonna do anything, is it? Step amulets. Place step amulets in the town to calm the population. I don't know if I can do anything here. I think it's just, I don't know if I can do anything with this. Yeah, I don't know if I can, like, interact with this at all. Where's my fucking device? Oh, here it is. Tuberculosis miasma extractor prototype. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. Needs to be topped up frequently. But it consumes only one use of its fluid, regardless of how long it's charged. Tuberculosis miasma extractor prototype. Right. But it also helps against the sand pest. It needs to be topped up frequently. But I don't have my supplies from the capital on hand. I'll have to improvise. Maybe I can use local materials instead of the regents. I don't know what that... Regents? Regents I use in the capital. It's not worth using valuable medicine for this. I'll have to improvise. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. The rest I have in the still water. Stimulant. I need ox bile. In the town of Bulls, it shouldn't be hard to find a bottle of bile. I got that. Toxin. I'm not sure if belladonna grows in these parts, but boxes of blue pills made from it are surely available here. Anesthetic. Even in such a backwater place, I should at least find some Novocaine. I'll try, but I steal a couple of vials. Already got that. And the ox bile. To prevent the prototype from becoming useless scrap, I'll need to keep a supply of ox bile, Novocaine, and belladonna. I've successfully drawn the ire of the powers that be. Surely I'll be able to handle the sandpest as well. Oh yeah! Okay, how do I fill this thing up? Prototype. The experimental device can disperse infected air. I know! If I can clear the assembly hall, I'll be let outside. Surely it can't be worse than a morgue. Vlad the Younger. I let power slip into the hands of those unfit to wield them. The consequences are plain. Okay, others happily trap themselves. Some people get trapped. Doors, windows, and brains all boarded off. Getting more and more apathetic. Okay. Projectile not prepared. How do I do that? Oy, 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 oy. Alright. I just maybe drag it into... Artifacts. What? How do I load the projectile? I have the bile and the Novocaine. I'm gonna... Camphor, stimulant and ribufescent. Causes irritation, just like everything else in this damn place. Coffee! Brewing coffee takes too long. Chewing on whole roasted beans, on the other hand, is perfect. Addictive. Each use makes the effect weaker. I'll use that.
Think. Damn it.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, it is loaded up. I need to clear the miasma with my prototype. Maybe it's not loaded? I don't know how to. Just doing that isn't working, right? Fuck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not slowly dying in here, am I? See the past. I don't think this is working. Maybe it is. Hey! Okay, it was working. I just had to do it a few times.
My hands are bound. You're in luck.
What's that smell? Bile. The prototype uses other reagents as well, but they hardly smell of anything. It's gonna really piss me off until I know how to pronounce that. The smell of science. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? We've already established that you have no better options. If it's not enough, I won't be knocking on your door to be let back in. You have my word, I won't endanger you. Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoided. By vigilantes, you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks, driven mad by fear? Got it. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one, that's important. Again with the bonfires. I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I've said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in an area, that means there are still survivors. Still able-bodied and healthy. Only those are worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with small pockets of doomed people. But you're suggesting I light all these bonfires by myself to deceive your own system? Nonsense. I'm not just anybody. I'm a doctor. The orderlies will take my word for it and let me out. Uh-oh. You're a doctor who has shirked his responsibilities. 2 days ago, you didn't even show up to the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. You haven't examined the patients, nor looked for solutions. Your word isn't worth anything. Right now, I'm your only hope for salvation. I am so... apathetic to the world. Fate in my hands. I have been permitted to go outside and risk my neck for the ungrateful. Ah, the joys of true freedom. Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can only leave if I light several bonfires. Apathy is almost consuming and pick me up drugs or anything else. Right. That's why I'm so slow. Start fires, you need matches on hand. Small items like matches or vials are better kept in pockets rather than my carpet bag. Best to store consumables here. From each pocket, scroll wheel up or down. I can quickly use items. F. Wakata. But yeah. Nice. Alright, I need to smoke a little, you know what?
Thoughts galloping.
Where am I going? I think over here. Hiya! Oh shit. Fucking plague tornado? Oh my god, bro. Look at this shit. Hiya! Nice. Oh, I should go down. I should go down. I heard it. But yeah. I'm so apathetic, bro. Oh, I need to find... Right, I need bonfires. I probably have to explore some more. 3 left? Yeah. I got it now. Booyah! Give me a fucking trash can to kick or something. At least to another district. Unless there's a bonfire over here. There's one. Because oh!
More thoughts. More thoughts.
More thoughts. Okay. Just two more bonfires. I'm pretty sure you do move slower than in Pathologic 1. Or what? Pathologic 2, I mean. Like backwards, I mean. One more. Almost out of fucking things. Is this a bonfire? There's a fucking pile of bones. Now they must let me out of this district. Dead end. Simon's trail has run cold. Perhaps his family knows more? Maybe his brother, Georgie? Appeals in vain. The Canes are a strange family. Perhaps Victor, the only reasonable member, would speak with me. Trapped. When infected district goes dark, it's considered beyond salvation. By Olgimski's decree, everyone inside is dead. Chicanery. 5 bonfires are what's needed to convince the orderlies to uncork the district. Not 3, not 4, 5. The local doctor, Simon's closest friend and ally, was the local healer Isidore Burak. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. Shadows have fallen. Now that all threads to Simon have frayed, I must claw at any chance I find. God damn it, I'm gonna run out of things. Can I sneak through the bushes here? Press. I am not drinking water out of this fucking town. Come on, Bachelor. Come on. Almost there. Can I kick this trash can? Fuck you.
Damn them.
He's alive! Boys, there's someone alive in there! Not the first time people are surprised to see me. But Bachelor Denkovsky doesn't die so easily. Barely alive. Now let me out! Now! I'm not the only survivor. There are people trapped in the town hall. They need urgent help. Whoever's trapped in there is dead to us. Governor Sabrov's orders. Sabrov is trapped in there himself, you fool! I assure you, with my medical expertise, the people in the town hall are alive and not yet infected. And who are you? The only qualified doctor in this benighted town. We're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved only if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. Open your eyes. The bonfires are lit. Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1 fire, 2 fire, 3 fire, 5! Boys, there's survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not evacuate. Do not deviate from the route. So you're just scared of being in the infected quarter without the fires burning. I see. Olgimsky Jr. is craftier than I thought. Hurry! And one more thing. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe in the miasma. Indeed, we'll need some kind of protection for the orderlies. It's right terrifying to go in there, but it can't be helped. Orders are orders. And you, survivor, why are you still standing there? Get on out to the clean district, since you managed to walk all the way here. And good luck to you in there. Tell the governor that I won our bet. The people in town hall have a chance. There you go, so does the town. And yet your orders are dangerous folly. God, I can't fucking talk. Light the fires, and that's it? You didn't even test me for infection. I suppose we can deal with this later. I yearn to breathe clean air, and not flinch at every shadow. Yeah. Made it out. Route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts. And I am the one to mouse choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts. Or space walk directly to my target. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always... What? Does that say backspace? Backspace. I can't even see, it's so small. I can always backspace, undo my last move, or Z, start over. Time moving right now, or is it stopped? Okay. Honestly, guys, I think I might be done for now. I've been going for 4 hours almost. That's a long time. Unavailable in the demo. Okay. Both of those are unavailable in the demo. So I can only go to Isidore. What if I'm almost done, though? Start travel. And then go to there. Yes. Oh, yeah. You gotta just... Okay. But... Huh? Oh! But... This is not me moving the camera. Oh my god, bro. Clara! I think from the step, the prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. Okay. I only have 5 things left. Oh, fuck, there's the other one. A strange little ragamuffin. What the fuck is... With hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim she can heal with a laying on of hands. They also say she's a Shabnak sister. She is a Shabnak sister and a harbinger of death. The vicissitudes of fame. I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach. At times it was as if she were in 2 places at once. Some vast presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she?
Bitch. What a beautiful word.
Whoa.
Bitch. I'm talking about my sister.
Right on, girl. You do you. Stop. Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there is a thread between us. Cover your nose and mouth with your scarf and leave this district at once, girl. It's dangerous here. Do you need me to show you the way? What's this strange... Are you hypnotizing me? Who's she? Shabnak. You know, that bony monstrosity you don't believe in. The one that's making your hands shake right now. My hands aren't shaking. No part of me is. You see her too? Impossible. She's my own private hallucination. My follies are very much... That's not true. But it's good that you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks in you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly. But you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a serious question then. What do you think I'm seeing? Shabnak is the plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different of that front. On that front. Why you, with your head solid oak wood, can see her is a very interesting question. I can't fucking talk. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? I'm told the scent of the local herbs has a strange effect on the psyche. I'm just nervous exhaustion making me imagine a creature of local myth. There should be a is in between those words. I don't remember. Maybe so. Either way, she won't stop stalking you whether you believe in her or not. She likes you. I can tell from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. Had I a notebook on me, I'd have gotten it out already, if only to emphasize how absurd this entire situation is. I heed, O great and wise sage. Oh, I know all about those rules. Don't look into a mirror at night. Don't say her name 3 times. Make a circle of salt. Rule number 1. You're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. I'm not in the habit of running from problems. Are you? Fair enough. Fighting a hallucination is like tilting at windmills. And the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. Whoa. You claim to fight death, but look at how your eyes lit up when you said kill. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Oh. He says more. Let's say this vision, let's say it, manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill the Shabnak. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Boss Tora can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, he walks on tiptoe, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. Shots from the prototype dispel the fog and all those dangerous whirls, clouds, and traps. If your so-called Shabnak truly is the plague, she'll be affected as well. So I can stop her with a shot from the prototype. Better than nothing. You believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. They spoke to me about bonfires a good deal at the town hall as well. And they've so thoughtfully placed heaps of brushwood all over town to prepare for it. Like a moth. Speaking of which, I've studied blood-sucking moths before, but didn't get very far. Thanks for the anecdote, Dankovsky. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you can carry inside yourself, some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. Yes, I know, I'm irresistible. Crafty the way you weave compliments and insults together. Oh, good, I was hoping she'd be difficult to lose. This one's so simple that I'm not even going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. Thought I'd sense some sort of animus coming from her. No argument for me. Lingering beside a thick cloud of miasma must be deadly. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune systems. but you're not as easy to get to. Like someone's watching you from above, protecting you. Maybe? I don't know. From above? Do you mean from heaven? From atop your polyhedron? It's stunningly tall. Thanks for reminding me why I don't want to talk to you. Watching you from above. I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me, it doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. Yeah, and then I'll soar on angel wings. Let me write that down. What a heartwarming fantasy. If I really was in no danger of getting infected, there's so much I could do. You have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, Bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all in the end. Of course I will. Thank you, girl. This has been a very strange conversation. You know, while I was looking into your eyes, the plague did seem to retreat. Geblit. Fuck it.
What's going on with my nerves?
Where is she? Ah! Brilliant! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Where's Isidore's house? It's all the way over there. Oh, I remember. It's right on the corner there. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't run. I'm out of fucking stamina. Ah! Oh my god. Ow. I'm here. I'm here. Fuck, I can't sprint. Jesus. Christ. Okay, what am I here for? Walls have fallen. My path through the horrors is clear to me, and the people in the town hall are saved, for today at least. Peculiar signs. Miracana, Simon's niece, brought her entourage to Isidore's house. They appear to be enacting some ancient ritual. Deadly streets. The town is driving me insane. These already dangerous infected districts have declared war on me. Was there even a girl? A beatific... what? Beatific girl in a fishing net cape taught me how to deal with hallucinations. That doesn't make me feel better, honestly. She cometh. My poor mind is stretching to breaking. I look at the architecture in this district and I see demons. The flowers of the town's youth, the future atlases of the town's sky. For now, ardent admirers of Maria Cana's talent. Maria? Maria Cana, daughter of Victoria Cana. Victoria and Nina. Nina? Eldest daughter of the Cane, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs. Young people who claimed to have allegiance aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Oh, Mother. Why can't you be here with us?
The dialogue is so loud. I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. Lingua mentem aperit. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. We've probably met before at this point in the game, but I've been told the mistress of this town was Capella, Olgimski's daughter. Having two mistresses spells disaster, doesn't it? I'm almost entirely certain you're not the mistress of this house. And Daniil, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard, that's all. And Daniil? Who are you talking to? I wanted to talk to Isidore Burak. He doesn't know yet? Dude, it's been 5 days! Fucking Daniil. Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Canes. And this house is one of the oldest ones out here. It doesn't understand me. Or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites. What a bastard. Hey, you, inanimate matter, answer it once. It's only inanimate for you. Wherever my mother walked, cobblestones began singing, and streetlights would start dancing. I've inherited that gift. I don't think you'll ever be able to comprehend it. I forgive you, but laughing at what you don't understand is a sign of a cowardly mind. Fraud can and should be laughed at. Laughter is the most dangerous weapon. You forgive me for the fact that houses don't sing to me. What benevolence. You're basically right. So what's going on with the house? A trace of Uncle Simon's hands still lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the door is locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. A trace of his hands? Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor? I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Burak, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry. And I can feel his life is still smoldering in this house, in some object, or living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself. Simon's alive and in hiding? No, I don't believe in this kind of luck. Although... You mean this place might hold some clue that could shed light on his fate? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid. And what you're doing, even more so. That's what I thought an hour ago, but if Simon's left some kind of trace, any kind... You're investigating in your own way. That isn't stupid. Does the ever-growing apathy stifle you too? This is the local herb's influence, right? That's not my point, Daniil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house, and the whole town, in the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. The people locked in the town hall thought so too, but we've broken out. Stop catastrophizing, the town still stands a chance. I don't understand where the metaphor ends and the thought begins with you. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our town. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling, forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar. What? Calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Shabnak. This will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her? Some sort of monster, very close. You'd get on well with Telman. He sees symbols in every dream too, but sometimes dreams are just that, dreams. The situation with the contagion is indeed critical. Perhaps you're right, in your own way. I think I saw the Shabnak. You've seen a Shabnak? You and Daniel? A woman or a monster? I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything with this plague-ridden hell. I don't believe in these myths, of course, but maybe there are some similar-looking animals living here. And it was this house that she was interested in. Oh? Perhaps she wants to devour Uncle Simon, or whatever's left of him here. I think she wanted to devour me. She was just getting ready. I'm so manic! In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. Not clarity of mind, murkiness. That was obviously a hallucination. If you're surprised, imagine how I feel! She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strive upward. The clay spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home there. Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now, though. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance, and so have I. So, what do we do now? Go to the still water. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. There's nothing in this town I hold dear. No, I will fight to the end. Forgive me, Maria. It's true that I haven't done everything I could have. Although you know, Daniel, this was in my dream too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that, for some reason. You were subconsciously placing your hopes on me. Alas, it makes no difference what you dreamed of. You're right about the main thing. This town is doomed. Farewell, Maria. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. Excuse me.
Adria mortis.
Oh, fuck, I'm so apathetic. That's outside. I want to go back in. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I'm so apathetic. Yeah. I need to take some fucking, oh god, I can't go in my inventory. The end. Apathy has reached its peak, and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. My hand reaches for the final bullet. I must act before it's too late. I will perish tomorrow. So says the romantically, so says the logic. You banned Thanatica for the town. Please, doctor, don't do it! I fucked up. What troubles you, fucking Seigneur? Your day is over. What is this place? Where am I? I just shot myself. Why are we talking? Your day is over. That what you call a bullet in the head? You stand inside a mirrored chamber. Look, one glass in which you shot yourself, more still in which your life goes on. This place allows a man to choose among the possibilities. I don't understand. Wakarimasen. You're free to pick the one in which you shot yourself and end your story there. Or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I was looking for Simon, but I failed. There's not enough of me for this. I'm battling the sand pest, but I'm just not making any progress. There's not enough of me to deal with it. I'm indeed here, but also at the capital at the same time, but there's only one of me. Not enough! Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will pull you back to life, a hook lodged in your cheek. If you too soon depart, who would be there to bear this burden? An unfortunate metaphor. The fate of a fish caught on a hook is to be gutted and made into a bowl of uka. Who are you? Why can I see you beings like this? Why are you hugging the clock? Why aren't you? If you look closely at the clock, you may return to a different day, and that is just what you might need. What do you mean, return to a different day? Is this clock somehow special? The shadow of a dead... What? The shadow of a dead man teaches me to time travel. I suppose I do need my head checked. If you are done with navel gazing, the clock awaits. Why do you keep bringing up the clock all this time? Is it special or something? The clock is common as can be, but what you'll do with it is not. You must admit, your one hope of being saved is by transcending from this plane. How the hell does that work? It is as if I'm caught in the logic of a dream, but it all feels real. If it really is a dream, I'll be sorely disappointed. How the hell does it work? Can I travel in time between days, or what? Am I stuck in sort of some kind of time loop? How the hell does it work? Does that mean I can rewrite the past now? Am I in some kind of time loop? Doesn't matter. It doesn't... I don't know, really. It feels like nothing really matters anymore. Stuck in limbo, with everything running in circles and no way out. Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town, or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and renouncing my actions at the same time, and now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You come out of the shadows by the degrees, Signor. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. This thought of time as a mere line entraps your mind. In truth, you're as free as ever. At once, you're here and in the capital, on foot, one foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. So that's how it is. I ask for clarity, I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors, sir. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. And then, to see your options, you need only watch the clock. Is there no way to avoid vandalism? Why smash mirrors? By the way, what's that moving picture there? Makes me uneasy. Camera Lumina, one of Simon's ruminations. For now, pay it no mind, you'll understand in time. You're right about that. My head is spinning ahead, and the minute hand keeps spinning with it. Condescension from a shadow. See the past. Break. Oh shit. I think I might be done here. I'm so fucking hungry. Okay, so only the days I have unlocked so far. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm so goddamn hungry. Very, very hungry. He was usually eating at this time of day. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours ish. Oh, and I'm ready to have some food. Jesus Christ. That was awesome though. I'm so glad I got to play that. I did shoot myself, but that's okay. You know, that shit happens. You know, it's what can you do, right? But yeah, thank you guys for checking this out. I don't know. There says there's 16 of you. I don't know if you're real or not, because only 2 people have chatted so far. But yeah, if you're real, thanks for watching, and even if you're not real, thanks for watching. I find it unlikely that 16 people stuck around for this long. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, anyways, I am so fucking hungry. So I'm gonna go get some dinner. Probably gonna make myself a pizza. Or maybe I'll just have some snack. Some some of those what are they called? Fucking Jimmy Dean's fucking breakfast sandwiches. Those are so good. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm so glad I got to play this. I'm for sure gonna be playing this on stream once it comes out on January 9th for my late birthday present. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys later. Have a good day. Peace.